thought we were outstanding in the first half on both ends of the floor. Maybe the best we'd played thus far in league play. It was definitely our best field goal percentage defense. It was the lowest number of field goals, I believe, for a league opponent in half. I thought offensively we really shared the ball well, took open shots, made most of them. Our paint touches were back on par with where they needed to be. We had 24 paint touches in the first half, 27 paint touches in the second half, which is outstanding. Needs to translate into more free throws, but I thought we were really good in the first half and just okay in the second half.
Well, let's talk about righting the ship after a tough week last week, and really how you can't take any time to really, you have that rule where you got to celebrate it for a few hours and that's it, going into UConn over the weekend.
I think if the character of your team and of your staff is not impeccable, it's really hard to go to the next game. And I think when you have lost 5 games by a total of 11 points, with 4 of those 5 games on the road and 4 of those 5 games against top 8 opponents, I think it's really hard unless your character is outstanding among everybody that's involved, because it only takes one Benedict Arnold to bring it down. And that speaks to our team. And we do celebrate till midnight or mourn till midnight, and then you got to get up and work again. If I was more intelligent, maybe I would say something different. You know this. I tell our guys the same thing I tell you guys, and that's the truth. And I Googled magic pills after we got beat by DePaul. Nothing came up. And I had Corey Google it. She's better on the internet. Nothing came up. I told our team, I tried to help you, but all I know to do is just keep working. That's it.
Aside from the extra pass and his ability to shoot, Maurice Acker is just
Isn't it something?
on the 3.
I'm happy. I'm happy for him. I write a note to our guys every day, and I haven't been sleeping very well, and I haven't handled my emotions the way good people should, so I've tried to stay away from people. So I came over here real early this morning after I took my kids to school, and I knew I wouldn't see the players. And so on the practice plan, I just wrote them a note. And so when they got here today, I just read them the note. And the thing that I told Mo, his note today was, I'm glad that it's turned out the way that it has. Nobody would have ever guessed it, and that includes me. Happy for you, and I want you to play with the same edge on defense that you play on offense. And I think he's been doing that.
Have you ever seen a kid shooting it so well in a stretch here? I mean, he's shooting like 80% from 3 in Big East play.
No, I haven't. And you know, the thing is, like, when Mo has his feet set, I think it's a basket. When Czar has his feet set, I think it's a basket. When DJ catches the ball with his palms up, I think it's a basket. And when Kubi 1-2 steps into the catch, I think it's a basket. But I don't really talk to him about 3-point shooting. I'm sure they read what you guys are saying and what you guys are asking them, but we don't really emphasize it. We just emphasize paint touches. But I've never seen it in my career the way that he's shooting the ball. I've never been on a team that's shooting the ball the way we're shooting it.
Is it better to just not even discuss it? You don't want to jinx it.
I'm not concerned with that. We just focus on the core things that we focus on every day. It's the same stuff. I just kind of change the words around a little bit, but it's the same nouns, the same adjectives, the same verbs. It's the same stuff. I just change the sentence structure's a little different.
So is the identity of this team now a 3-point shooting team?
I hope not. I think it's contributing to how we're winning, but I don't think that you can have an identity of a 3-point shooting team, because what happens if you don't miss? Then what are you? You're a bad team. So that's not what I want it to be about. But we are making open shots, but I think we're making open shots because we're creating shots for one another. We're number 1 in the league in assist-to-turnover ratio, and I think tonight, percentage-wise, 17 assists on 31 baskets, that might be the lowest percentage of field goal makes with assists. And I think it's because our guys are unselfish, and I think that speaks to their character as well.
Czar went over 1,600 and 800 for his career. Can you put into words guards, how tough that is to do in the Big East Conference?
You have to be an elite level player when you arrive on campus, and if not, by the second semester you're on campus. And you've got to have the ability to endure every practice and every game, home or on the road, because your body has to be durable enough to be able to compete long stretches of minutes early in your career, throughout your career. And you have to be a really good player to score that many points. And yeah, I think you have to be really tough to get that many rebounds.
What Joe's been
Especially being as undersized as he is, right?
I don't think Czar is undersized. He's not those two big guys from Syracuse. I judge guys on their size based on how they play. You know, we may be the smallest BCS team in the country, but if we go up against giants like Syracuse in the second half, they annihilated us. But if you do a breakdown with Jimmy, Joe, and Czar as our post players, and our guards, Mann, Kubi, Bikes, and DJO, and I guess you could add Junior the last two games, if you were to categorically break it down, which I do every game, of our guards and our post versus their guards and their post, we've only been outscored 2 times by the opponent's post players. So I think that Jimmy plays bigger than he is. He's a little bit more angular than Lazar is, but Lazar's not 6'10", but I don't think he plays 6'5" and a half either.